What's up, everybody? The Gaming Republic back here. I'm gonna talk about NASCAR Heat Evolution 2 screenshots here. As you can see here, by this picture, there's gonna be trucks in the game, in the NASCAR Heat Evolution 2 game, and a new track, which is a dirt track, Eldora, which the trucks always run at every year since the last few years. I don't know what years they actually started, but it's been the last few years. But they looks like Eldora will be in the game along with the trucks and Xfinity here, if I can find. But I'll show you guys the Xfinity pics later, but let's talk about the screenshot. Wow. It looks really, like, the graphics look really good. And knowing that the trucks will be in Heat 2, lots of people are going to be really happy about that. Like, look at the detail. Graphics look good, but my main worry is, how will the physics be? We all know how good the physics are in the first game that they published. It was not good. I did so many crash compilations on that, so you guys know how bad the physics are if you go watch some of those. But yeah. How good will the physics be, especially at Eldora here? Who knows? Just gotta wait and see. But yeah, the graphics look good. I don't like this pic. I don't think the trucks look as, or like the vehicles, I guess, look as glassy as the first game. Well, here's an Xfinity pic. I think Mid-Ohio, is it? But yeah. Like, the graphics are good. Can't complain about that. My main worry, obviously, would be physics. Look at the graphics here. Cars don't look glossy, or not glossy. How would you describe it? Like, plastic cars? No. I don't know how to explain it, but they look a lot nicer, the cars, so far in these, at least these screenshots that they released. They look better than the first game. Graphics look good. Track graphics look good, just like the first game, I thought, in my opinion. It was just the physics. I know there's more. Like, look at this screenshot here. Texas looks nice, as usual. Nothing to talk about here. It's mobile. Let's talk about this here. Let's take a look at this here. The game will feature the Xfinity Series, Camping World Truck Series, including many series drivers and 6 new tracks, 3 road courses, 2 ovals, and a dirt track. Curious what, I don't know what the 2 ovals, I didn't really look too in depth, I guess. Yeah. They're gonna introduce stage racing, an appropriate playoff structure. I kinda expected that, because they'll go by NASCAR rules. You can customize your car. It isn't full paint booth editor, which some people might not like, but a lot of people will probably just like to customize your car just because they didn't have it first game, which I'm okay with having. At least a customized car booth. Not a full paint booth, but I'm not good with paint booth anyway, but this can be used instead of a regular sponsor. But yeah, speed points will return. Then front menu newsfeed that contains, yeah, basically real NASCAR events, blah blah blah. Then multiplayer, 2 players can race each other offline in split screen, which they're gonna add finally in this game where they didn't have it in the first game. Which I'm more of an online racer instead of a single player or offline. Which for me, online is more fun, I guess. But for some people have been asking, it's because they want to play with friends, family, and that offline and split screen. So they asked for it and they got it. And then points based on your performance will be tracked on a rolling 4-race basis. I don't really understand what that is. Points leader at the end of every 4 races will be crowned king. I don't know what that totally is. May hopefully go more in depth. Hopefully. Then leaderboards, who's best at the tracks, top 5s wins or etc. Which I kind of like, because you can kind of see how good you are ranked against everyone who has a game that raced at that track. See if you're fast enough there. Which I kind of like that. All lobbies are available at the same time and can be browsed through, obviously. You can choose to fill out the remaining field with AI cars, which I think could be interesting. It kind of gives you more competition. Let's say if you have 3 online players, you can fill in the rest of the field with AI cars to have more competition. Which I'm fine with. I think that's kind of cool. Customized DLC cars can be taken online, which we all should expect. Then develop, and then they're still finalizing more details on the structure. And then Monster is working on bump drafting, which they need fixed, and side drafting, which needs to be fixed to make them more useful. Yeah, that's a big thing that they need fixed. And then damage, at least visually, has been expanded, allowing for more ways to make your car ugly. Okay. Crumpled and flipped up hoods, which I'm fine with. So, stay tuned for details. So yeah. I think it sounds awesome with what they're adding, but my big thing that I have here is, are they fixing physics and car handling? That's my problem here. Are they from what it looks like, their main focus is on these new additions, like the new tracks, new series that they're adding, like the trucks in Xfinity. To me, it looks like their main focus is on those things. Maybe it didn't need much changes for physics and car handling, maybe. I don't know. But from what I'm looking at, doesn't really sound like. But I don't know. My my big thing is get the physics and car handling right. That's all I want first before, or that's all I wanted first before they added. They're gonna add all this, but I don't know. It sounds pretty awesome so far, but let's just find out how everything is once they release the game in, what is it, September, October? Let's see. But my first impressions is it's awesome. But don't overhype this. Don't overhype it, because we all know how we got overhyped with Heat 1. Don't overhype this right quite yet until you get the game and play it. Then you can talk about it after you play it. See how it is first. But right now it sounds awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed. Just make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And we'll see you next video. Peace.